Hey, what's going on guys? I'm Primal Liquid and I have a great gameplay for you guys here today. Now, after searching around, I found out that this is currently the highest kill gameplay for Black Ops 2 on YouTube. The end score works out to be, in fact, well, saying that, it's on the thumbnail, so yeah, I suppose I can tell you. It's going to be 118 kills to 30 deaths on Nuketown headquarters. And, you know, it's like, well, it's a little weird to describe. I mean, basically I went into this game like just trying to level up because of the double XP, and I was using the good old MSMC gun, which I actually talk about in another video, so I'm not really gonna get into like why I use that gun in this video. But yeah, like world's highest kill gameplay for Black Ops 2 so far. You know, I'm definitely glad I got it, but I know for a fact someone is going to say on this video that, you know, like, oh, I'm just a kill whore, I don't go for the objective and whatnot, and I'll actually just talk about this now. When I'm playing with a party, like in this video, there's me and 4 other guys, so that's a 5-man party. I never go for the objective because I know Withered Waste, Fragstar X, and them guys always go for the objective. I don't, because my shot is above theirs, so I try and basically like defend them while they cap and all that good stuff. And when we've got it capped, I do defend the capture point so that like it can't get destroyed that easy. But so yeah, like that's why I don't really go for the objective much. So in this video now, I'm basically just going to give tips on like how to get such a high gameplay. And first of all, we're going to start on like control point tips. So for control, like in order to get such a high gameplay, you pretty much need to stay in like good communication with your team, and you need to pretty much like control the map. You need to know where people are, where they're spawning, if the spawns change, like that sort of information you need to know like the split second it happens. So good communication with control is always like the one thing that's needed the most. And then like you need to basically know like where you've got cover, and if the enemy's got cover, you know, like you need to know all that sort of stuff. So you know, like, it's always good to know the map and where all the key points are. Like you basically just need to, well, try not to get yourself in a situation where, you know, you're gonna be in a bit of trouble. Like the way I play is I only like engage someone if like they're not in cover, or if I can quickly jump into cover. Like I basically make it so that the like engagement is all in my kind of like all in my favor. So that's basically it for control. And as for map tips, the only thing I can really say is you've got to know the spawns. I mean, obviously on Nuketown it's a little easy because there's only mainly two sets of spawns, which is obviously behind each building, which is really easy to control. That, you know, like you just don't go into the backyard and the spawns pretty much stay the same. Unfortunately, that's not really the case for headquarters because the spawns are like always changing and that, so that's like a little problem, but you know, it can easily be worked around, that can, so you know. But I'm not gonna go like too much into map tips because it's Nuketown, and well, you know, like Black Ops 1 was out for 2 years, so everyone pretty much knows how to play on Nuketown and that. So let's move on to like how to get a high kill game. I mean, me, when I play with this class setup, I normally go like a minimum of 80 kills a game, like minimum of 70 when I'm on my own and playing the objective, but minimum of 80 or 90 when I'm in a party and, you know, I'm just trying to defend everyone. And basically the tips are similar to what I said in another video. You know, like you need a decent class setup, you need a good gun, you pretty much like you need to know exactly how many bullets that gun takes down, and so that, you know, like you aren't gonna say shoot 3 bullets into someone and then you're like, oh shit, they're not dead. So you pretty much need to know like what kind of gun you're using, what the fire rate, what the range is, what the recoil is. It's definitely, you need to be familiar in a sense with the weapon. And then, you know, like obviously kill streaks can play a part in it. I mean, my kill streaks in this video unfortunately didn't didn't do that well for me, so you know, but I will talk a little bit about him. In this video I was using the lightning strike, which, you know, like, it's a nice low tier unlock as a kill streak. So that'll basically be like the first stepping points. Like, once I get that, then I pretty much call it in. Hopefully it'll get me a couple kills, but 9 times out of 10 I only get 1 or 2 with it. And then, because like if I get a good lightning strike, then that puts me really close to getting the stealth chopper. And the stealth chopper will get a lot of kills. The stealth chopper is really good. If somebody doesn't shoot that down, then that definitely will get you a lot of kills. And, you know, like, from the stealth chopper I move on to the VTOL warship, which, you know, it's basically a chopper gunner with rocket launchers, really. You know, like, it's basically just that. It's the chopper gunner from Modern Warfare 2. Like, it's really powerful, and you can pretty much wreak havoc on it. Unfortunately, though, in this video, I don't use it to its best abilities, because everyone starts hiding in buildings and whatnot. So, yeah, like, this gameplay was basically just all weapon streaks, really. But basically what I'm going to do now is, well, I'm not going to really talk about this gameplay in general. I'm going to get on to like tips for beginners, because what I did in my previous commentary was I gave tips on like how to rank up fast so you can get to prestige a lot easier. And basically those tips were for like the middle level players. So what I'm going to do is, for the rest of this video, I'm going to give tips for the beginners, those that are new to COD in general, whether it be like they started on Black Ops 2 or maybe they started towards the end of Modern Warfare 3. So basically, like, if you want to do good, then the only thing I can really suggest is using an SMG. SMGs in pretty much all the COD games now are overpowered and like easy to use. When you're starting out, I definitely recommend using the PDW, not the MP7. While the MP7 may have a faster fire rate, the PDW has less recoil, a 50 clip size, and pretty high damage. It's basically a P90, really. So that's basically the best weapon to start with. And if you want like kill streaks in there, then run hardline. If you're not too worried about your kill streaks, then definitely run lightweight, since, like, I suppose it's down to personal preference as well, really. I mean, me personally, I like always being in the action, so I'm always running lightweight. In this video, I'm running Perk 1 Greed with lightweight and hardline, I think, or flat jacket. Aren't too sure on that. Oh, excuse me. Another tip I can give is kill streaks. Like, don't just like stick on the highest ones you've got. Start off low. Like, for me personally, I normally always run a UAV. And the UAV in this game is really helpful for one reason. Every time someone on your team gets a kill, you get 10 points that go towards your kill streak. So if you stack the UAV with the counter UAV, that means every time someone on your team gets a kill, there's 20 points that stack towards your kill streak. Now, say, you know, you've got a UAV and a counter UAV up. Say someone gets a high power kill streak like Dog, Swarm, or the Warship. Oh, excuse me, I got a bit of heartburn. But yeah, say someone on your team gets like a really high power kill streak like the Dogs or Swarm or the VTOL Warship. Now they're going to get a lot of kills with them, but just think about it. Every time they get a kill, you get 20 points. So that'll also help you like constantly cycling through your kill streaks. So maybe you can have UAV, counter UAV, and then a high one. But that'll basically just be down to a bit of luck getting that high one. Now what I do recommend for people that are newer to the game is UAV, Hunter Killer and Care Package. I know it's like a really overused setup, but like the UAV will help you get the Hunter Killer will basically get you to your Care Package. Then with the Care Package, I recommend using the Engineer perk as your third perk, so that if you get the Care Package, you know, you don't get something good and like, I don't know, say you just get an RCXD. You know, you can use the Engineer perk to re-roll that Care Package and to swap it out for something good like Dogs or VTOL. I mean, more than likely, you know, you might just get a UAV or a death machine or something like that. But, like, sometimes you do get those really high-powered streaks that really help out. So, that's basically like, well, I'm not going to say a necessity, but it's definitely a high plus for beginners. Like, it'll really help out you getting the points, you getting the kills, and so on. As for, like, your actual perk setups, this is all really just down to like your personal preference. Like I said, I like being in the action, so I pretty much always got lightweight on. you guys might like to sit back a little bit in like the middle of the map and basically, you know, like just try and get a couple kills while defending the objective, then I recommend using like hardline or blind eye to stay out of the way of those kill streaks and that. And I suppose flat jacket, I mean, that's not like a low level unlock, you get that about level 30, but like it's a really useful perk to equip because it saves you from explosions basically. I mean, I ended up like getting completely tired of dying to grenades constantly, so I stuck flat jacket on, and now instead of dying like 20 times a game to grenades, it's only like 5 times at most really. I mean, I rarely die to grenades now. Another good perk is tactical mask. Unfortunately though, again, like flat jacket, it's not like an early unlock, it's like a little late. But that basically protects you from concussions, stuns, shock charges, you know, and instead of like basically being out of the fight for a good 10-15 seconds, you're out of it for maybe 1 or 2 seconds, so it does definitely help out. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Like now, on every class I've got flat jacket and I've got tactical mask. So that's definitely another plus for you guys. Oh, one thing I just want to mention, I know like it's already gone past now, but in this video it splits off after maybe, well, I think it's roughly the 5-minute marker. Yeah, 5 minutes 45 seconds. And the reason that was is because at that part of the game I went on like a nice little streak. So what I did, I wanted to check back and just see like how many kills I actually got during that little streak, so I stopped the recording in game and then I carried the recording on after game. Now what I did is, when the game was actually over, I went into theatre mode to try and get like the full unsplit gameplay, but unfortunately, because theatre has never worked properly on any card, there was only 4 minutes of the game in there, so unfortunately I had to leave that out. So, you know, that's something that really needs to be fixed. Like, I don't know why Treyarch don't do it. I mean, well, not just Treyarch, like Infinity Ward, like problems with theatre has been around since Black Ops 1. I mean, I doubt it's going to be that difficult to fix. I mean, in this game there was no host migration or anything like that, and you know, like, it just bothers me really. I mean, at the start, well, what theatre recorded for me was like the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game, so you know, like, where's like the beginning gone? Why did it just randomly start recording the last half of the game? I mean, the game wasn't split in theatre either, like, because the game before this headquarters was a kill confirmed. So it wasn't split into theatre, it was just basically like that first 10 minutes of the game was just completely gone. Which, you know, I'm getting really disappointed in, because now I pretty much have to record every game I play. Like, just in case I do something good, like get a nice clip, or maybe I get a nice gameplay for you guys, then I've got to make sure I'm recording the game, because, like, I know theatre will more than likely fuck up on me. So, it's definitely something I've got to start doing now, and recording every game I'm in. I've had a couple games today where I've gone like 90 plus, 80 plus, things like that, and you know, like, theatre hasn't recorded any of them, and I haven't recorded any of them either because my hard drive's getting a little full, and you know, I don't want to keep wasting space. But yeah guys, this gameplay is sort of coming to an end now. For the last minutes or so, I'll basically just recap for you guys. If you want to get like a really high KD, then what's like a necessity for it is good map control, pretty good teamwork with your team, you know, whether it's a party or whether you're just on headsets to randoms in the lobby. I mean, I know it's not that easy on PS3 since no one really uses a headset, but it's always worth a try, like, you know. You need good map knowledge, so you know, you've got to know like where they're coming from, you've got to know where the spawns are, you've kind of got to know how to control the spawns in your favor. I mean, you know, like, you don't want to go in, kill them all, and then boom, someone spawns right behind you. So it's always like, one tip I always give to people is play it safe. Like, don't just rush in there hoping that, you know, you get a couple kills and then they'll spawn on the other side of the map. Because in Black Ops 2 you can rush in there, you can kill them all, then half the team will spawn on the other side of the map, but the other half will spawn on top of you. So don't trust the spawns all that much in Black Ops 2. Another thing is kill streaks. If you're new to the game, then start off on the lower kill streaks until like you get to sort of an intermediate level. But if you're already at that intermediate or a higher level, then I recommend using the kill streaks that I'm using in this video, which is Lightning Strike, VTOL Warship, and Stealth Chopper, since they pretty much connect to each other. You know, like you only have to get a couple of kills in between them to basically make them carry on. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the highest current Black Ops 2 kill gameplay on YouTube. If you liked the video, please drop a like or a comment, and if you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, peace out.